Comments like these are always really funny to me because they come from conservative Christians who assume that their beliefs, because they've been held by conservative Christians for the past few hundred years, must be the ones that academics and scholars agree with, when nothing could be further from the truth. The vast majority of biblical scholars today do not believe that any of the verses that are clobber passages against LGBT people actually refer to anything like modern, loving, consensual same sex relationships. The scholarship is really clear. The historical data is really clear. The understanding of sex and gender in the ancient world was so fundamentally different than our own that these passages can't be referring to anything like loving same sex relationships in our modern era, because such relationships didn't exist in the way that they do today. Now, this doesn't mean that there were never people in the ancient world who were same sex couples or were romantically attracted. Of course, queer people have always existed, but the language to describe them as such didn't exist. The concepts that we use to describe sexual orientation and gender identity didn't exist in the ancient world. And so to read homosexuality as a concept into Paul's letters, for instance, is just historically inaccurate. It's an impossibility. And again, if you look at a vast majority of biblical scholars at the most reputable institutions in our world, most of them agree that Leviticus 18:22, Leviticus 20:13, Romans 1, 1 Corinthians, none of them refer to loving consensual same-sex relationships. That comes out of dogma. It comes out of doctrines and traditions. It does not come from the scholarship. It does not come from studying the Bible exegetically in its culture, context, and original language.